Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles. This is today's very easy difficulty level puzzle, and it's called Scypernova by Sci. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, every column, and 3 by 3 box. Adjacent digits on the orange Dutch whisper line must differ by at least 4. Digits may not repeat on the Dutch whisper diagonal. So this is the diagonal. So digits cannot repeat, and they have to differ by at least 4. So for example, if this was a 2, this would have to be a 6, a 7, an 8, or a 9. The 3 by 3 box borders divide blue region sum lines into segments. So these are region sum lines, where each segment must have the same sum. Different lines may have different sums. So for example, these two digits plus these two digits must equal the same as this, because the sum has to be the same across regions. Any 3 adjacent digits on a red entropic line must consist of 1 low, 1 mid, and 1 high digit. So that's for any 3 digits, adjacent digits on the line. You have to have a low, so 1, 2, or 3, a medium, a 4, 5, or 6, and then a high. But it doesn't have to be in that order. So for example, this could be high, and then this is medium, or this could be medium, and this would be low, right? It just has to be, any consecutive one has to have all 3. Adjacent digits on a purple orbital whisper line must differ by at least 8. Oh, okay. That's an interesting rule. Digits separated by a white dot must be consecutive. Not all possible dots are given, which means that you could have consecutive digits in other places, but we just know that given this information specifically, these two must be consecutive. So that consecutive means it must be different by 1. So for example, if this was a 5, this would have to be a 4 or a 6. A cell with a gray circle must contain an odd digit. So this has to be odd. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. So the first place is starting at the purple orbital whisper line. It must differ by at least 8, which means that's only 1 and 9 can be on that line. Right? So this is always 1 and 9. Because of that, this has to be mid, right? We have two low, we have a low and a high, and we know there are 2 lows, 2 mids, and 2 highs on the red entropy. Therefore, this has to be mid. And the only mid that is an odd number is a 5. So that has to be 5. So we know this is 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Some combination of that. So we know this is 1, 9. All the digits on the this is a Dutch whisper line. It cannot repeat, so they have to be unique. So we don't know what this is. Let's just color these, right? We have yellow. This will make that purple. So this one, this one, this one, and this one are all purple. This one, this one, this one, and this one are all yellow. So for this, since there's no 5 anymore, we know this is also yellow, this is purple, and this is yellow, right? It has to be the same entropy, high and low, for these. So this has to be, these two have to be purple, and this is yellow. We don't know which one's high or which one's low right now. So this is either purple or 5. We don't know. Because this could be 4 or 6. Um, what else do we know about this? Okay, so normal Sudoku, Dutch Whisper, 3x3 box region sum line. Okay, so this has to be, this cannot contain a 1, and it can't be 9 either, right? The 1 and the 9 both see it. So it cannot contain a 1. Same here. This can't contain a 1. Therefore, this is at least 2 and 3. So this is at least 5. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. This could be at most 2 and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can't be 5 here. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't be 5. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can't be 5. And this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this can't be 5. Okay. So this has to have at least one of 2 or 3. This has to have at least one of 2 or 3. This has to have at least one of 2 or 3. This has to have at least one of 2 or 3. Um this could be any of them, right? This could be 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. We know, what do we know? We know neither. Okay, so this is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, right? What can the inside be? It cannot be 4, because if it's 4, it would be surrounded by 7 and 8. And that's not. You have to be surround. The adjacent digits have to be at least 4 away. So 4 is not away from 7 and 8. And 6 is not away from 3 specifically. So this cannot be 4 or 6. This cannot be 4 or 6. So one of them's yellow, one of them's pink. So we know then it cannot be 2 and 3, right? If it's 2 and 3, that means it's 2, 3 here, and it's 2, 3 here, which would mean this has to be 7 and 8, and this has to be 7 and 8. But we know these are on opposite entropies, right? So yellow has to be one side, yellow has to be either low or high, and then pink is the opposite. So it cannot be 2 and 3. So it's 2 or 3. Same here. This is 2 or 3. Right, so this is 2 or 3. This is 2 or 3 also. This is also 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is also 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. And this is also 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. Okay, let's color low, medium, high, I guess. This is, or light, medium, dark. So these are both light. These are both medium, and these are both dark. Right? So, we know at least one of these pairs does not have a 7 or 8. And both of them could not have a 7 and 8. So that would be 7 and 8, 7 and 8, 7 and 8, and 7 and 8, if that's the case. But that really doesn't tell us very much, right? Hmm. One thing is, okay, so if, say, these two were 7 and 8, that means this would have to be a 7 and 8, and this would be 7 and 8, and that would be 7 and 8, and that would be 7 and 8, right? These would be opposites. I guess these would be opposites, but it doesn't have to be opposite with each other. That is one thing, yeah. Hmm. So this could be 2, 3, or 4. It could be 6, 7, or 8. Three is 2 away from 7 and 8. Oh, okay. What happens if this is 3, right? If this is 3, this has to be 7 and 8, which means this is 2 and 4 and 6, but that's not possible. So it cannot be 3 or 7. This has to be 2 and 8. This has to be 2 and 8. Uh, which means it cannot just be 2 and... It could be 2 and 6 and 3 and 5. That's possible. Right. So 2 and 8 have to be there, right? Because you always have a 4 or a 6. So the 2 and 8 always has to be in the middle, right? So this cannot be 5. This has to be the same thing. So it's either... It cannot be 1 and 9. So this has to be 3 or 7. And it's the same one, right? This cannot be 2 and 3, though. So pink has to be... So we know what pink is, right? If this is 2 and 3, that means that at minimum this is 4 and 5. So this would have to be 9. So we know pink is high. So pink is high and yellow is low. Which means this is 8 and 7. This has to be 3 and 4. So we know this is 2. This has to be 6 and 7. So this cannot be 2. This cannot be 2. So it cannot be 7 here. And this cannot be 6. So this has to be 8, right? If it's 6, this would have to be 2, 4. And that's not possible. So this is 8, which makes this 3 and 5. So this is 3. This is 5. No 4. So no 3 here. This can't be 3. This can't be 3. That can't be 3. This can't be 3. This can't be 3. This can't be 6. It could potentially be 7 or 8. So this is 2, 7. Okay, so then this we know is 9. This is 1. This is 9, 1, 9, 1, 1, 9, 1, and 9. Okay. So let's see, what else do we have? We have box borders we're doing. This cannot be 6. This has to have a 3, so this can't be 3. So we know this is 3. It's either 3 and 4 or 3 and 5. Um, hmm. This is the same, so it cannot be 2 here, right? If this is 2, what else can it be, right? It can't be... It would have... Yeah, it has to be 2 and 3. So this is 4 and 6 or 7 and 8. This is 3. So this cannot be 1. It cannot be 2. It cannot be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. It could be 4, 5, or 5, 6, or 6, 7. It cannot be 7, 8 because both of them are here. It could be 8 and 9. That's possible too. So this cannot be 1, 2. Wait, it could be 1, 2. So it could be 1, 2. It cannot be 2, 3 because 2 or 3 is here. Can it be 3, 4? It could be 3, 4. It could be 4, 5. It cannot be 5, 6 because one of these is 5, 6. Can it be 6, 7? Yes. Can it be 7, 8? No. Or it cannot be 8, 9 either. Okay. So light has to be 2 of these. This is low or medium. Huh. What else do we know about this? Okay, so this is 1, 2, 5, 6, and 9. Let's eliminate 1 and 9. Oh, okay, so this is 2, 5, 6, which means this is 1 or 9, this is 1 or 9. Okay, that's good. So this is 2, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. So if this is 2, 6, this has to be 5. So there cannot be a 5 here. What else do we know? This can't be 1 or 9. That's not helpful. If this is 1, 2, this is 3, 5, and this is 6. That seems possible. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So no 2, 3, or 5. So there's no 5. This could be 1, 2, could be 3, 4. It could be 6, 7. That's not too helpful either. Okay, so this is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So no 2 here, no 8 here. This is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No 6, 7 here. This can't be 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No 5 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cannot be. It could be. So this is either. It cannot be 4 or 5. So this is 5 or 6, which is possible. Oh wait, no, we have 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So this can't be 5 or 6. So this is either 6, 7. Okay, so this is 6, 7, or 8, 9. It cannot be 7, 8. So this is 7, 8, 7, 8. So this cannot be 7 or 8. This cannot be 7 or 8. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. Cannot be 6 or 7. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. Cannot be 7 or 8. So this is 6, 9, 6, 9. So this can't be 6 or 9. So this is 8, which makes that. Wait. Oh, right. I forgot about 1. Okay. Yeah. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cannot be 7, 8 here. Cannot be 6, 7 here. Okay. So this could be 7. So if this is 6, 7, this has to be 8. So this can't be 8. If it's 8, 9, this has to be 7. So if this is 6, 7, this has to be 8. If it's 8, 9, this has to be 7. So this is 7 or 8. So here we have no 2, 6, or 7. So it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. So no 3, 5 here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. No 1, 3, 5, or 9 here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. So no 1 or no 9 here. Okay, so this can't be 1 or 9. This can't be 1 or 9. This has to be a 1 or 9, right? Hmm. Hmm. So this, okay, so this cannot be 3. This is 4, 5. Right. So if this is 3, 4, this becomes 7. This is 8 and 9. If it's 3, 4, this is 7. This is 8, 9. So that's 1, 9. Hmm. Okay, so 9 cannot be here. This is 2, 3, 2 through 7. Sorry, 2 through 8. Well, that is 2 through 7. This could be everything but 8. Hmm. We know 8's here. This can't be 5, any of these, right? If this is 1, 2, this becomes 3, 5, 6, 9, and we have 4, 7, 4, 7. If this is 3, 4, this is 2, 6, 5. This becomes, okay, hold up. That's interesting. So if this is 1, 2, this has to be 3, 5, 6, this is 9. So this is 4, 7, and 4, 7. Otherwise, if it's anything else, where can 1 and 9 be? It would have to be here, right? So this is 1, 9, or 4, 7. If this is 3, 4, this is 2, 6. So this would be 4, 7, 4, 7. If this is 3, 4, this is 2, 6, this is 5. This has to be 7, and that's 1 or 9 and 1 or 9. If this is 6, 7, it has to be... If this is 6, 7, this has to be 3, 5. This is 2. So we have 1, 9, 1, 9, and that has to be 4. So this is 4 or 7 either way, right? In 3, 4, it's 7. In 1, 2, it's 4 or 7. If it's 6, 7, this has to be 4. Can this ever be 2, 6? If this is 2, 6, this has to be 8, which means that's 7, and that's 6. So this cannot be 6 at all. So this is 2. This has to be... Okay, so this cannot be 2 or 4, because then the other would be 2 or 4, and we know this can't be 6. Right, because this has to be 3 and something else. So this cannot be 2 or 4. Oh. This has to be 7 then, right? It can't be 2, 6, because that's the only way to make 8. This can't be 3 and 5. So this is either 2, 5 or 3, 4. So this has to be 7. Okay. So then this is 7, this is 8, 9, this is 7, this is 6, 7, this is 1, 9. So this has to be 6. This is 1, this is 9. This cannot be 6, no 6. No 7, no 6. This can't be 6. No 7, no 7. No 6. This has to be 4 then. because it's limit, yeah. So this becomes 7, which means this is 1 and 2. So this is 1 and 2, which makes this 3 and 5. This is 6. This cannot be 6. This cannot be 2. This can't be the 3, so this is 4 and 3. This is 5. This has to be 6. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. No 4 here, no 5 here. No 2, 4, 5, or 6. This is 3 and 7. No 2, 4, and 6. No 3, 5, and 6. No 3, 4, or 7. No 3 or 4. No 3 or 4 here. So this cannot be 2, and it cannot be 6. So this has to be 7, 8. So we have, this is 2, 6, this is 2, 6. So no 8 or 7. This is 4 or 6, so this has to be 4 or 6. So this has to be 2 and 3, which makes this 2, because it can't be 3. This is 3. This is 4, 3, 4. This is 6, 4. This is 5. This is 2. So this is cannot be 4. So this is 2 and 5. So this is 4. This is 5. This has to be 2, 6, 2. This has to be 8. This is 6. This is 4, 7, 4, 7. So this is 2, 3. This is 4, 8, 7, 4, 3. This is 7. So this has to be 8. This is 7. 2 has to be here. We have 6 and 8. So this can't be 6. So this is 8. This is 6. This is 8. This is 5. We have 1 and 3. So this is 1, 3. We have 4 and 5. So this is 5 and 4. This has to be 3. We have 6 and 8. So 6 and 8. And this becomes 7. And that's 9. And that's the solve. Pretty straightforward. I like coloring because it allows me to basically visualize what certain things have to be. But it's not necessary, right? As long as you can keep track of what's what. But this allowed me to say, oh, these two have to be the same entropy, right? So it's either both low, they're both medium, or they're both high. And that's very useful. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.